Come along with us on an enthralling voyage from modest beginnings to dazzling prominence, where dreams overcome obstacles and tenacity creates the path for remarkable achievement. Have you ever pondered how your favorite celebrities overcame hardship to become wealthy and triumphant? Imagine the hardships, the disappointments, and the unwavering will that drove these celebrities from obscurity to the pinnacles of success and wealth. But what unspoken difficulties did they encounter on the journey? What drove their unwavering, against all circumstances, quest for greatness? Come along as we explore the motivational success stories of famous people who overcame stereotypes. Can you fathom the perseverance required to make their goals come true and their struggles lead to victories? Are you prepared to be moved by these extraordinary people's resiliency and persistence? Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey, one of the most prominent women in America, faced numerous challenges during her life. Winfrey was raised in a broken environment, experienced poverty, and survived years of sexual assault at the hands of male family members. She overcame the trauma, though, and after moving live with her father, she was able to attend college on a full scholarship and excel academically. While she was still in her sophomore year, her career took off as a news anchor for CBS in Nashville. Winfrey's brilliant career only got started as she rose through the ranks of the broadcast industry and became the nation's most beloved TV personality. In addition to being a philanthropist and best-selling author, she founded and serves as CEO of the multimedia production company Harpo Productions and continues to dominate daytime television. J.K. Rowling. According to the story's plot, J.K. Rowling originally had the notion of a young wizard traveling to London's King's Cross station on a delayed train. She raised her daughter as an unemployed single mother living on welfare assistance, scribbling her ideas on scraps of paper and gradually building the plot. Her completed Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone manuscript was rejected by 12 publishers 5 years later until Bloomsbury Publishing decided to take it. With over 500 million books sold worldwide, the Harry Potter series went on to influence a whole generation of kids and made Rowling the first billionaire author in history. But she abandoned the title after giving away a sizable portion of her wealth to philanthropic causes. Stephen King. Over the course of his career, the horror maestro has written over 90 pieces, the majority of which have been a resounding success. However, King's journey wasn't always smooth. He and his writer-wife Tabitha struggled to make ends meet while raising a family. In order to provide for his family, King took on odd jobs as a janitor, gas station attendant, and washer in addition to his teaching duties. His debut book, Carrie, about a disturbed teenager with telekinetic abilities, was turned down 30 times before being accepted and going on to become one of the all-time best-selling books. Michael Jordan. One of the best basketball players of all time, according to many, is the NBA standout. But because of his height, Jordan was unable to play on the varsity squad in high school, which made it difficult for him to demonstrate his skills. Although he felt demoralized by the event, it also motivated him to train even harder than before. Needless to say, his perseverance paid off when he was selected for the All-American high school team 2 years later. After winning 2 Olympic medals, 6 NBA titles, and 14 MVP honors, Michael Jordan's unwavering dedication to his craft and passion for it propelled him to success. Anita Roddick. The late founder of The Body Shop never would have imagined the level of success her company would experience. Indeed, Roddick had a straightforward idea when she started The Body Shop: to market natural, cruelty-free cosmetics. Her first store opened its doors in 1976, and soon after, its immense popularity prompted several franchises, which by 1991 had grown to over 700 locations worldwide. The Body Shop was among the first companies to reject materials tested on animals and advocate for fair trade goods, all thanks to Roddick's visionary leadership. In addition, Roddick supported and promoted a number of social and environmental concerns through her thriving business, frequently collaborating with groups like Greenpeace. Sara Blakely. Sara Blakely had aspirations of being a lawyer like her father from a young age. She tried her hardest and was very ambitious, but she failed the LSAT twice and received a worse score the second time. Eventually, feeling discouraged, she came back home with her mother and took a job at Disney World. Before having her eureka moment, Blakely sold fax machines for the next 7 years. She noticed a fresh product possibility after chopping off her pantyhoses' feet to fit into a pair of white pants. However, it took her months to locate a manufacturer ready to take on the project, even after she developed the first Spanx prototype. In the present day, Blakely has made a name for herself as a formidable businesswoman who developed a multi-billion-dollar shapewear corporation from a straightforward concept. Eric Yuan. Eric Yuan, who was born in Shandong Province, China, used to travel 10 hours every week as a college student to see his sweetheart, who is now his wife. During one of those train rides, while wondering about other forms of communication, he had the basic idea that would later form the basis of Zoom. He followed his aspirations to the U.S., determined to work in Silicon Valley, but it took Yuan 8 fruitless tries to get his visa. He was employed by WebEx, one of the earliest video calling companies in existence there. Yuan kept working on the video product after WebEx was purchased by Cisco, but he eventually decided to quit the firm and follow his own goals. Yuan's perseverance in creating a product that would be enjoyable and easily attainable for its consumers paid off quickly, as Zoom was founded and is currently valued at billions of dollars. Sidney Poitier. She was born in Florida to parents who were originally from the Bahamas. He was raised in poverty and didn't get much education. The majority of his early years were spent in the Bahamas, but at the age of 15, he returned to Florida in pursuit of employment. He relocated to New York City a year later, where he took odd jobs until enlisting in the Army. When Poitier applied to the North American Negro Theater after his brief stay in the military medical unit, the casting director asked him, "Why don't you stop wasting people's time and go out and become a dishwasher or something?" Poitier spent 6 months perfecting his art in spite of the severe criticism, and at last he achieved success by playing the lead in a Broadway musical. He soon made history by being the first male black artist to win Best Actor at the Academy Awards. Poitier changed the film industry during his career by declining to perform roles that perpetuated racial prejudices. In addition to receiving many honors, he was nominated for 6 BAFTAs and Golden Globes. He paved the way for subsequent African-American artists, and he is recognized as one of the most illustrious performers and directors of his era. He passed away in January 2022, leaving behind a significant legacy: James Dyson. James Dyson, the richest man in Britain, has revolutionized the world of technologies. His education, though, is not what one might anticipate from a well-known inventor. In fact, Dyson had a preference for the arts and attended the Royal College of Art in London to study furniture design as a student. One day, though, his professional trajectory would change as a result of his frustration with his household vacuum. Following disassembly and discovery of a design defect, Dyson set out to develop the first bagless vacuum cleaner, an innovation that would revolutionize the market. Before he created a successful prototype, he had to go through 5,126 failed attempts in 5 years. However, Dyson risked everything to become a manufacturer after failing to get a producer willing to make it. Even back then, he was the only one working as the vacuum cleaner's creator, engineer, manufacturer, and salesperson. Thus, it was difficult to obtain retailers and stores to carry his product. Even while it took some time for customers to take notice of his invention, once they did, it unavoidably turned into a billion-dollar concept that laid the groundwork for Dyson's empire. George Soros, hedge fund tycoon. George Soros left Hungary during the Nazi occupation and relocated to the UK after World War II. He obtained his bachelor's and PhD degrees from the London School of Economics while doing odd jobs to make ends meet. Following his relocation to New York City, Soros started his career as an arbitrage trader, working his way up through many brokerage houses. He started his own hedge fund, Soros Fund Management, over 20 years later. One of his greatest professional moments occurred in 1992 when he turned a $1 billion profit in a single day, giving him the moniker, the man who broke the Bank of England. Nonetheless, Soros has prioritized his charitable efforts, having contributed more than $32 billion to assist philanthropic initiatives worldwide, in spite of his well-known status as an investor. Subscribe now to embark on an inspiring journey through the remarkable stories of celebrities who turned adversity into triumph and discover the resilience that fueled their rise from rags to riches.